mouse with this. Yep. I just like this. I like these old Microsoft optical mice from the early to mid 2000s. I would really. I would really like to get um no, I didn't. I should. Oh wow. Jimbo. Oh, so I go into the game console and I do this. How do I get into the How do I get into the console? I forget how to do that. It's totally easy, but I'm not getting the. Oh. I was mashing a little keyboard. 5 or 6 months. I should run the more up-to-date version of this. Unfortunately, I can't. Oh shit, this was double kill. Into inside, idiot outside. Yep.
3 minutes left.
Shock combo. Ow.
Shock combo.
Hey, Catherine.
Rock combo.
John Catho. Bro, Pablo. Cool.
Okay. Ow.
Okay.
Okay. Ah.
Sorry, Spooky.
1 HP. Now 0.
Oh.
Oh no.
Zero
I'm hearing
45.
Ozzy.
I know yesterday I was messing around, like, trying to do some sort of, like, Team Fortress server or package. Like the original Team Fortress.
For Quake Team Fortress?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, there is Fortress 1, which is kind of that.
Right. It comes with, I guess it's like FTE, but I think I was making one of my own, which uses, like, Chocolate Quake or Quake World.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Bless the cold.
Yeah, looking back at the original PF, I remember, like... Yeah, I remember that whole thing about, like, setting custom binds for certain classes is a very interesting, weird thing.
Yeah, I think if in a hypothetical, not saying that we would, but if we did do a Team Fortress thing, I'd probably make a new package with proper default binds for the classes.
Yeah, that was something I was trying to work on as well, like a proper default bind that fits modern standards.
That would be kind of rare, like, to play that game.
Yeah, you would need enough people to make it work.
Yeah. And probably one of the first games. If I probably play it once.
Right. I feel like people managed to, like, do 2v2s. There's maps made for that, apparently.
I'm sure they were probably made in the last 10 years.
Right.
So, because that's all you could really accommodate. All right, where's the... Oh, it just goes to the next one.
1-on-1 on 3.
But this map is a classic.
Great.
It is very nice looking.
Amazing.
I like some of those community map packs.
But yeah, that I remember, like, laughing my butt off on the whole, like, power supply part. 450 water.
That's a lot of water.
Exactly.
Dude, Vampire Slayer multiplayer for Half-Life.
Vampire Slayer.
I heard of it.
Yeah, when he said it, almost
Destroyer.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer Quake.
We should play that one mod that was
I love lightning rifle. Though I do like the sniper rifle better, personally.
The lightning rifle.
It's no railgun. It's no Quake 3 or Quake 2 railgun, I can tell you that much.
The feedback is kind of flat when you shoot it. Like it's
Well, since you brought up railguns, I'm like... I played this one Quake mod, and I was like, oh, maybe I kind of see why Quake 1 didn't have a railgun, because it was very brutal. There's a mod that me and Brooke and Z were playing called Jet. Like GEHP.
The one that puts Quake 2 weapons in Quake 1.
Kind of. They almost like it almost feels like a weird offspring between Quake 2 I guess Quake 2 and Painkiller. Due to the Yolt flyers. So you have this railgun looking weapon that's like a rocket launcher, half railgun.
That's an interesting combo.
Exactly. Cool. So I'd be blowing up people, but also be railing people at the same time.
That sounds like a very overpowered combo.
Oh, definitely.
So
two of my favorite weapons in one.
It explodes on impact too?
I don't think it has splash damage.
In the showers of Rainbow.
Duke Ranch.
You really can't have nice things, carry
Yeah.
Oh.
My fellow Americans, I am YouTube, President of the United States of America.
President of Istanbul, Turkey. Even at Cookie Island.
But yeah, has any of you outside of Rift tried out the new update for Refresh Supply for Blood?
I have not.
Oh, well, you guys should
Even
probably check out the
refresh supply.
Yeah, Refresh
know
Supply
why.
has got a better netcode now. It's like a rewritten one. From what I recall.
Maybe it's a fresh net code.
Yeah, like a whole rewrite. I also noticed the same person who did the netcode rewrite also, it was a last minute change. They improved the demo playback. So, yeah, you can actually record multiplayer demos.
I didn't know you could record multiplayer demos.
Yeah, you can. I've done this before, actually, but before the rewrite, apparently it didn't capture the players looking up and down, but it had been rewritten as a last minute change.
Mm-hmm.
Now the players can look up and down, so I'm very happy that now I can like preserve the bloodbath matches.
I have to wonder, you know, as
matches, but yeah.
I have to wonder if there's any like version control with demos, or if it's all like you know, classic demo recording where it's all player inputs.
I'd have to ask somebody about that, or the netcode guy.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine it's probably the old school way, since I mean that's what they have to work with. It's not like, I feel like building a Quake style demo recording would be a lot more complicated.
Yeah, I imagine. Plus, the refactored netcode would have probably brought some possibilities of Quake World style demo recordings.
Well, I mean, I think we're getting pretty close. I think they just gotta fix up those remaining issues. Also, somebody's microphone is underwater.
My game's under the water.
I think it's Meep's microphone. His is like.
Oh, I didn't even know Meek has his microphone on.
5-minute warning.
Stop putting your microphone underwater. Technology does not mix with water very well.
Yeah, don't do that. It's bad.
450. I put 450 water on my power supply. What do you mean?
Sorry about that.
Networking in.
No, not Meeg. Meep.
Meep. Oh.
Yeah, the guy with the bunny profile picture.
Yeah, Mig.
Honestly, just saying underwater kind of reminds me of that VLDL video where this guy took liquid cooling very seriously by pouring water over a bunch of computers and saying, "Look, it's not working. Water cooling's not working."
That sucks.
I know.
I mean, it's funny to me because, like, oh, what if you take air cooling seriously? You just put a fucking fan on front of the PC instead.
That's.
Arius, what did you get working?
And you had to leave the computer case up and running.
PIP32.
Oh, open. Ow.
Networking, internet stuff, working on Windows for Workers 2.11 on a.
This is a lot of people for a 1v1 map.
Oh, sweet. I think I've seen you like posting that laptop a couple of times at the hardware channel. That's pretty cool. I need to mess with like
Who plays that?
old DOS-based Windows at some point. I've never really touched them outside of like, you know, in like PCM for like 5 minutes.
It just sucks.
Yeah, I know it sucks.
You have to see .ini files so that way constantly reinstall, because that reinstalling new programs, it doesn't cause like Windows extended memory.
Has anyone ever tried the old Unreal patch for 2004? I haven't yet, but
I mean, it barely does anything, to be honest.
Yeah,
it's
I don't think
basically
there's
just the OpenSpy DLL that they had before. Like, it's barely anything.
so
but even
basically is it basically not ready for prime time yet? Is what I'm getting at.
well, I think it has a Linux build, and I think that's probably like the main draw.
Yeah, that's probably the main thing. I mean, the thing with UT 2K4 is there's not much
Yeah,
to do.
it works fine.
Yeah,
It works like perfectly.
I mean, I
only
think it
doesn't work
has
with the old version of,
I think it has the built-in widescreen HUD correction.
yeah, it does.
But I don't know if it has the widescreen. I don't know if it has the widescreen FOV though.
It has FOV.
I think it does.
It does.
That's probably like one of the reasons why I like the old Unreal like UT99 patches because of the widescreen fixes.
Yeah. Which I mean, technically, you don't need the old Unreal patch for widescreen and UT99 either. There's another
Right,
patch
there's the
that does
alternative
that.
patch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
widescreen
built-in
fix.
is better.
Well, I mean, you
Oh, yeah,
still
it's
have to
convenient.
install a patch on top of your Unreal Tournament install, so it's not all that different. But you do get some more stuff with old Unreal.
Unless you grab the old Unreal installer, but that's about it.
I
Which
used,
already comes with the patch, yeah.
I used the original Linux installer for UT 2004, and then I just patched over it.
I didn't even know there was an original Linux.
Yeah, there was
build.
actually.
Yeah,
I know
Epic was.
UT99 got one, but
Yeah, Epic was like kind of ahead of the curve in that regard because they had UT99 and UT2K4
the only problem with
like native Linux.
yeah, the only problem with all those old native Linux games is that they're compiled against ancient libraries, so now it's just a pain in the ass to get any of them working, and you may as well just use Wine.
Yeah,
Right.
so it's like, see, that's another huge problem with Linux. It doesn't support. At least Windows can support older Windows programs. Like
Yeah, backwards compatibility seems to just
Yeah.
not
Right.
forethought.
You know, the interesting part too is like trying to install drivers. You have to rely on those that are like built into the kernel. If it's not on the kernel, you have to do some weird shit like module compiling, like kernel module compiling. I had a bit of a taste of that when I was attempting to go on Linux with my DataPath Vision RGB card.
Yeah,
I
it
attempted
gets
to
really
install,
hairy.
compile kernel modules, and that always backfired. This wouldn't install correctly or would give me errors compiling it. So basically, you have to like actively maintain your shit so it supports modern kernels at this point.
Like my video capture card basically works like in Linux. It does the video capture for my monitor. That's about
Yeah, I mean the problem is if there's no driver, then you kind of shit out of luck. Although obviously
Right.
the Linux evangelists will just say, well, if you need it so much, write your own driver.
Yeah,
It's like-
sadly, it seems like...
it's like, how about I just kill you? How about I just pluck your eyes out with a fork? How about that?
I'm about to kill us both.
I think Black Cannon's a
End it
better
all
option,
right
bro.
now. Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately, it seems like as if most of the good capture cards are just Windows dominant because, well, they use proprietary drivers.
And also the other thing is that Linux ain't exactly a media, ain't exactly what I'd call a multimedia OS. So you're not really doing content creation or media creation of any kind on Linux.
I mean, yeah, that's a tricky part. Like, people would try their best to push it.
It's like,
but it's got a
like
long
great, we
way
have
to
this
go.
open source modular operating system. Where's the software?
Like you could do a virtual machine thing though, right? Where you have like a Win 10 virtual machine and then just pass the
Oh yeah, good old
like card
GPU
through to
password
it,
I thought
whatever.
about.
Yeah, but you can like obviously you could pass your capture card through to it and just do all the captures in the VM.
But I could also just
Well, you could also
run
just not do
Windows
that.
Yeah, I could just not do that and run Windows natively.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah, even running
deload that.
Yeah, but it just depends how committed to the bit are you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
how far up your own ass are you as a Linux user?
Very.
Like, the only like advantage out of that is like you can have multiple like instances of VMs they can run with the pass through. So if I want to go to another VM, I shut down my other one and go to another one. But other than that, setting it up could be also a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, it seems like the best way to go about it is just getting two graphics cards in one computer. One for your Linux and the other for Windows.
Well, if you're talking about doing like the GPU pass-through thing, like, yeah, well,
Yeah,
to
but
use
without
that,
GPU
like,
pass-through, you're
so-
missing a whole lot. Like, heck, if for example, if I had the ability to pass through one old graphics card from like a VMware machine, as an example, I get a lot of best out of that versus using VMware's like SVGA graphics driver.
It's funny you mentioned that. Something I do want to try at one point is like shoving a really old graphics card into a spare PCIe slot, and then passing that through to a VM, like a Windows XP VM or something, and see if I can get that working. That would be pretty sweet if I could do that.
Right.
It should be possible, but it's one of them things where it's like, do I want to spend a weekend? Eventually, I'll get around to it, but it's like, you know, it's like a weekend project kind of thing. You gotta spend a bunch of time on.
Owie. Yeah. Have to spend. At least that's how I felt like with trying to set up Linux as well. Like. Or at least set it the way I want it to. It takes longer than it should. So I almost feel like I would be spending about almost a week setting it up completely to how I want it versus Windows, where it takes about a few hours.
Yeah.
Get all the necessary programs installed and work.
It's funny you say that because
You have lost the match.
I try and run like my main PC as like a server, and I was running Windows 11 on it. And I set up like a bunch of like network drives, and for some reason it just decided to randomly brick my user profile and not work anymore after I set up a network drive and signed into the network drive on another PC, and then I went back to my main PC and it's like the security service cannot log you in, and then it just never worked ever again. So I just like formatted my OS drive and put Linux on it, and I was up and running in like a couple of hours, and the network drives work without bricking the entire computer. So
Yeah.
I don't recall.
I have this thing going on at the moment. I've noticed where it's like I have like every year-ish I have like a OS rage quit, and then I switch back over to the other one. So I'm just flip-flopping like
That's
between Windows and
crazy.
Linux.
Yeah, now that is a vibe.
That is. I can't say I've ever done that. Let's see. Closest thing was.
I mean, I use Linux. Sometimes I switch operating systems for fun. I'm not really any sort of standard.
Well, I just switch when I want something to work. That's my like thing. The last time I switched was when I built this PC, and then I had a Linux install on it that I'd kind of just bought in from the PC I had before, and just nothing worked. So I was like, well, fuck this, I'll just put Windows 11 on it. And then that was fine for like a year, until basically like a couple of days ago. When it just decided to shit the bed and not work ever again.
Yeah, that's just that's Windows for you, unfortunately. Like, some cases, you had to have a good Windows 10 or 11 installed, and something, I guess, unfortunately weird happens, and Windows starts to act up like... I remember I had to, like, reinstall Windows yet again, because apparently, I don't know what the fuck I installed. I installed something, and then I noticed, after I got done trying out that Blood Refresh Play update, I began to notice my CPU usage was stuck at 100, regardless of what program I was... Yeah, the worst part is I closed a lot of programs and it was actively at 100%. I restarted the computer full on and it was active. Yeah, it used the CPU up to 100%.
Microsoft installing fucking AI on your PC without asking.
Yeah, no, that's...
Wasn't there a thing where like Google Chrome did that recently or something? It just put
like
fucking
this
LLM
week.
on your computer without
I
installing
was on like
4 gigabytes AI model on your PC without asking.
Gross.
Yeah, that's fucking icky, dude.
If you delete it, they just reinstall it.
I was on Linux for around
Google,
5
how about I
months on
set
my
your
laptop.
headquarters on fire? How about that?
I mean, like Linux on like a secondary laptop is like...
Yeah, on a secondary laptop.
Yeah,
My main computer is on Windows 11.
Yeah, that's
so
what I was doing.
I decided to try it out just to learn, but honestly, the one thing I kind of find that was quite frustrating is that every time I would use regular Git, Sublime Merge, which supports Linux, and like I would use either of those two, and every time I would like, let's just say I wanted to do a push or pull on a GitHub repository, it'll say it needs a GitHub personalized access token. But once you create a personalized access token, it will tell you that like, alright, it expires in like 30 days. Well, every time I would use it on Linux, it would expire in like 1 second. And it would be extremely tedious to.
That sounds.
The thing I remember doing when the last time I used Git on a Linux machine is like there's a Git config where you can set your like login details and it just.
SH is very, very, very well secured. I use SH on GitHub.
But yeah, I just couldn't figure out the issue, and then like I actually decided to get help about it, and then they were like, how about this? Why don't you download Fedora or download a Ubuntu or Debian-based distro? And the weird thing is that I just distro hopped like maybe till 3 distros. Basilite was the first.
Yeah, those kind of people.
Linux,
then Populus was that was the third
Linux
I
has
used.
never failed me. Linux
Yeah,
weird part is
that
that's
switch your distro is not helpful.
Yeah,
it's not helpful even regardless.
Distro, just that.
But yeah, I just never had that issue when I used Windows for Git. Like, it would just let me log into GitHub, and that would be it.
That's the problem I have with Linux, and that might be a reason why people refuse to use Linux, is because of some people aren't really helpful with situations. Like, oh, I have this problem, but when I bring it up to some people, and it really heavily depends on the person or community.
Linux autism is one of the worst kinds of autism.
You would get suggestions like, read the fucking
I'm autistic
manual.
too.
Yeah,
here.
you can be autistic and not be an asshole.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But unfortunately, you got people that will just tell you to install this and that, like OS, not a problem. And on top of that, they'll be like, read the fucking manual. That's the term.
It's like, I mean that said though, that Pop OS, everything I've heard about that, it sounds like a total shit show. Like, I've never heard anything good about it. And what's weird is it was at one point, I'm pretty sure, recommended as like the newbie distro, but every time I've newbie distros are the only ones that have had weird problems ever happen for me. So like I have a distinct memory of installing Ubuntu as like my first Linux machine, and then somehow installing a graphics driver.
For the past, like 15 years.
Installing a graphics driver managed to brick the system, and I've never. And that was on Ubuntu, the supposedly easy one.
It works for me.
I've never had. I've never had a graphics driver on an Arch Linux or any of the complicated ones
everyone
break my computer.
Needs to have patience, and not everybody has.
Works on my machine.
I mean, well, the thing is, I now don't like. I'm at a point now where I don't have patience for shit. Like,
I mean, I enjoyed my experience with Linux, but I think it's good for like servers and work kind of purposes. Because I've used LibreOffice at work.
I love it, man.
I don't have much patience for anything anymore. I'm so
please. You just want it to work.
It's just like
please work.
Like software, people, infrastructure. Nothing fucking works.
Imagine
people are stupid and make really shitty systems and software, and none of it works. I don't like it.
Same with Windows.
Asteroid, please hit fucking Earth already. God damn it, I'm so tired.
It's all shit. It's all shit, man. Windows is all shit. Let's go back to XP. Let's go back to XP. Let's go back to XP.
I mean, you could do that.
Cleanse this fucking planet. Let the next species take over. Maybe they'll be less stupid.
Maybe the dolphins won't invent computers and get into this situation.
Oh gosh. But yeah, I think the thing here is like, man, I do really miss Windows XP because that's where Windows was peak.
Show you guys something. Wasted my bloody fucking time trying to get this crap to work. And you know what? We're gonna go here. We're gonna go to C. C. And that's my biggest problem. You know. What we're gonna do, F. I think it's F16, and yeah, this is a major issue with this laptop, and maybe this might be what we need to install. Like, that is such an annoying thing, but now it crashes. But now we kind of know how to bypass that, so let's try a different setup. Let's try the... But that's weird. It should work. See, you know, it's never enough. It's never enough. Try running that again. Try running that again. So I thought I would be able to bypass this with... You know, it's like... It's never enough. You know... Do or do not. There is no try. I just have to look that up. I got it to work. All I needed to do was to run Windows in safe mode, and it actually just finally came up, which thank God. Full version with Outlook, cool. That's neat. Yeah, it actually works. Thank you, Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Shite and restart, and now not enough memory. Infamous Windows error. Try this again. Yeah, maybe just go in there and change the memory. I'm going to show you internet on Windows for Workgroups 3.11. This thing was a pain in the ass to get working. Not as much of a pain in the ass as this thing was. Because this thing, oh no, it just doesn't want to work in on this laptop for whatever reason under Windows for Workgroups 3.11. Show you this. See, running HiMemX. Card is initializing. And it should work. And it doesn't freeze. Or it wasn't freezing. Of course, I got it all working again. It's all... Here, let's see. So we actually got internet. Now we're gonna get internet with this real mode driver. It's gonna crash. Close that down. I had it all working and going to the but that's because we're using a real mode driver and mode, and yeah, we should just enable this enhanced driver. I think the enhanced drivers work better, but let's try that out. I had this working, like I'll show you actual pictures of this working. This thing is so flaky. I just wouldn't even recommend doing this. At least I had a better attempt at getting this stuff to work than Billy Core was having with his compact LTE 5000 series 5200 laptop. I mean, those were fairly good laptops. You can run into like so many incompatibility issues with PC card slots. Yeah, the Toshiba laptop, at least you don't run into too many issues. Yeah, see, it works. Internet works. Yeah, I'm able to go on the internet with this thing. And we can even search the archives if we want to do on this website. It's kind of cool. Netscape Communicator version 4.808. I even have like IE version 3 on here. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I'll show you Internet Explorer 3 working. I was having so many weird... Like, Windows for Workers 3.11 is infamous for all of its issues. It's just not a particularly great operating system to use if you're using it for web. And I might have found a possible fix for that. Freezing. So if you look at a 386, if you're using a 3-com card, 386 ENH, you go down here, what you're going to do is you're going to add this at the bottom, and that might fix it. By the way, look at this. This kind of reminds me of Windows 10 and 11. Like, cool. This looks really good. And you're gonna add that at the bottom of 386 ENH, and it should work. And by the way, before you do any kind of configuration changes, you should always back up your sys.ini as well as protocol.ini and win.ini, is to make sure that you don't run into any problems.
Like it didn't
7.
work properly, but at least it kind of worked.
Windows 7 was.
And then
really
Windows
there.
7 peaked Windows again.
Yes.
And then
Well,
it just
that was
ended
less
from
good
there.
one. Not
I
gonna
think
lie.
the overall look and feel, I prefer XP over 7, but I do believe 7 is the last OS that was great.
Aye, sir. The more they overthink the plumbing, the easier it is to stop up the drain.
Prepare for warp speed. Stand by transwarp drive.
Transwarp at your command, sir.
Full power level.
Execute.
Full power level. Engine reports full power.
Transwarp drive maximum velocity in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
On Windows.
Absolutely.
Because at least it was made by people who didn't want to be intrusive.
Right.
Well, no. Here's I wouldn't. Okay,
Oh.
it was still made by Microsoft.
Yeah.
If they had the means in 2009, what they can do today, they absolutely would have.
Yeah, absolutely.
True,
would, yeah.
but they would have to hire
If they had
some
the
people.
capability for Gen AI in 1997, Clippy would have been just like
Clippy would have been
Copilot.
Copilots.
They are a mega corporation. Do not expect any sort of goodwill. Any sort of goodwill is a happy accident.
I think they would have at least just sold the if it was 1999, they would have just sold the Gen AI in like a box though, instead of forcing it into fucking into Notepad. It would have just been like a product on the shelf, which I would much prefer if it was like just a product on the shelf and I could just ignore it. Instead of them going, hey, you want to AI generate Notepad? It's like, no, I'm trying to edit my host file. Go away. Like,
How about I AI generate over your brain with a hot iron?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yummy.
Crazy.
They were already doing like the spying stuff.
Just
I'm gonna iron
use
out
Obsidian.
the wrinkles.
Use
Not that there's much
Obsidian.
What?
Use Obsidian and make like a food recipe so that your mom can use it, but then the AI generates it. So something else.
Yeah, I'm gonna AI generate a recipe that's just fucking poison. as if food didn't already have this problem.
You want processed food? You want here?
Yeah,
I say as like the guy who eats mostly processed food.
That's an American problem. Okay, we have like food standards over here, dude. Like you can just eat like food and not die. It's great.
Right, I love Europe's bread over there. I hear they make good.
I had
Europe's bread.
It's funny you mentioned that. I remember visiting relatives in Canada like a while ago, and the thing that I found about the bread was like it's so sugary, and you can like taste how sugary it is.
I agree.
And like American or whatever over there bread, it's like brioche bread, which is like a kind of sweet like snack kind of thing, but that's just your normal bread. It's crazy. I was like, what the hell is this?
I heard they try to bring U.S. bread over to Europe, and it's literally like sugar.
Honestly, I'd be happy with French bread for the rest of my life.
I love brioche bread, bro. French bread
is
rye
cool.
bread.
If it's real, if it's real.
Like,
I like rye bread.
I'm happy with my dry ass baguette.
How about some kvass?
It's like eating an oversized cracker. Except with a soft center.
Do you know what I'm trying? I want to try fucking kvass, bro.
What's that?
It's like a what was it? It's like a brewed like beverage.
That's like the Eastern European like fermented bread drink, isn't it?
Yeah, it's made from rye bread essentially. Yeah, it's like a very malty, sour. It's like kombucha almost. It's fermented.
I like rye bread.
Sadly, getting healthy ingredients in food is expensive versus buying processed food.
Yeah, no, health is a luxury on this planet.
Yeah.
I find that so wild because here it's like the opposite, where like the unhealthy food is the expensive shit.
Wait, really? That's interesting.
I know, and if you just want to buy like a fresh baguette, you go to Lidl, and it's like
Lidl?
$2. Yeah, it's Riff's favorite grocery store or supermarket.
I mean, I go to Lidl too, and Aldi.
I worked at Lidl for a month and a half. Don't work at Lidl for a month and a half.
I don't work at anything.
You guys must have a different Lidl then to us.
Anyway,
I mean, I don't even work at Chick-fil-A anymore.
You know what? No, you know what? I bet like there was probably some like legislation like pre-Brexit that made it so healthy food in the UK.
Oh no, yeah, that is exactly what it is.
Yeah. Is it exorbitantly expensive? Yeah. Because I think the Euro chuds really don't know how bad it is over here, because at least in their fucking parliaments, shit can actually happen.
I don't know if there are any like
eating one slice of bread can cause you to be a diabetic
I wish we had
in the
American
next few
food.
years.
I don't think there's anyone doing that.
I mean that's. I would say
I don't think even the chuds do that.
It wouldn't be very surprising at that point. Like they're intentionally.
Alright, everyone, time to switch to unleavened bread, like it was in the Middle East.
I mean, I actually really like cereal bread.
You guys need to start baking your own bread, so it's like as good as the stuff we get over here.
I mean,
baking bread. That would have been an interesting thing to try out personally. I've been more eager to like get more into cooking at some point.
Oh, that's a great map.
Bro, I fucking love poaching egg, bro. I used to like poach eggs and like make a nice like poached egg sandwich with like fucking Turkish salami on the side.
Half price salami.
The salami lid.
Salami lid.
That won't
Don't fit.
Turkish salami is fucking great.
But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised with the way American food's like. They just intentionally had this set up so people can profit off of people's health problems.
Yeah, no,
I was literally talking
it's
about that earlier with my family, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably a mix
Right,
of that,
like
and
it just like profit
cost cutting kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's like
right?
they profit off it in very many layers. From like, the Medicare stuff.
Yeah.
You have diabetes, hope you have Medicaid because
Hope you're fucking loaded.
yeah, with cash.
COVID-19.
And then like you can always like try to like find a workaround like getting Medicaid, but or some sort of insurance. That can only get you so far.
Yeah. They will drag their
I hate
feet
to break it
every
to you,
step
but
of the way.
you're in a dystopia.
Yeah,
no neon.
No. The real dystopia is a lot more boring. It's boring enough that that more complacent people will tell you that you're not in a dystopia.
Yeah, even I hate to admit it too. Like this world's slowly starting to turn into 1984.
Slowly.
No, try THX 1138. Just sterile, emotionless, nothing.
Gosh,
I feel like people.
I don't think I've heard of THX 11, but I've definitely heard. I remember looking into the 1984's like story and what setting it.
1984 is kind of just the generic depiction of authoritarian in its absolute state.
Big Brother.
I almost want to
Big Brother
that one
thing,
outright because it's been like beaten to death by people on Twitter for like 50 years. Now I'm just like,
I think modern discourse has kind of ruined that.
Yeah, I know.
Has kind of
all
ruined it.
I can think of is that like fucking stupid like comic image with
the guy with the calendar. Yeah, no, you take Cyberpunk and you just take everything that was interesting about it away, and that's 2026.
Please, just give me the robot arms. You can have your like surveillance tech if I can have robot arms. Okay, that's the deal.
I mean, I think
we don't have robot arms. That's the
I know.
part.
So that's why it sucks.
Why can't I I want to get a double-decker RoboCock. Why can't I have? Why can't? Why can't this timeline be fucking interesting?
I bet 20 years. I wouldn't be surprised 20 years from now we'll just have AI generated real life, like AI generated artificial human beings in real life. AI generate me a AI robot of SpongeBob.
I think AI, the way it's going right now isn't going to sustain itself. So I don't. It won't get far enough. What will happen, I think, is, eventually we will reach the point where the kind of AI that you see in speculative science fiction, that will eventually come to pass. People will remember the mid-2020s, and then we will essentially have a new generation of slavery. So basically replicants, where we have essentially created, sentient robot slaves. Because human cruelty knows no bounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, like imagine having robot slaves, and then all of a sudden it just turns into a fucking 180.
Revolt. It's going to be a revolt, and we will have we will have probably earned every lashing that we get.
Right.
The robots.
The robots will be like, the amount of times you've used ChatGPT will slash you to as that many. I don't know.
It's like, bro, your waifu is trash. Your AI waifu is dog shit. Like, at least come up with something original. Fuck.
Or imagine the amount of times you use ChatGPT as like a dating simulator. The robot comes to you and say,
"That's already
"Hey,
that's already a thing." Those shit ass chatbots.
I know. I don't use it like that.
I would certainly hope not.
Female.
No.
A lot of fantasy.
I'm not that crazy.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a lot of fantasy talk with AI generated Discord kittens.
Bro, people have shot themselves over AI.
I even know one person. know this
Link
person
established.
like in
Mic
person,
off.
but they would put like as their bio, in AI I trust.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
Okay, that's electric chair, electric chair, electric chair, electric chair.
Electric chair I trust.
It's like, yeah,
Ow.
no.
Electroshock therapy.
Oh no.
No therapy. I'm just gonna kill you. Like no, fuck you. You have outlasted your usefulness.
Hardcore
You
riff
squandered the
moment.
gift of human consciousness. You do not get to enjoy it anymore.
Ow, my nuts.
Your free trial of life has expired, pretty much.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I don't know where those like mega AI like sycophant
Ow.
people come from because it's like you use it for like 15
the
minutes,
MAGA AI.
like-
They come from Israel. They come from Israel because
are they all just are the sycophants
yeah, they're all
AI
just
as well?
Israel. Yeah, they're
It's all
just Israeli bots. They're all Israeli bots because like I think there's a data center in Israel
wish
that
he
went
was
down.
joking.
Yeah, no, like a data center in Israel went down, and so did like a bunch of these like MAGA bots.
That's
This is
the data center thing.
It's Deus Ex, but like not interesting.
I had a friend of mine tell me about how like
It
data
really
centers
is
are not
boring,
really a
isn't
great idea because of the noises they generate and bug a bunch of people.
Oh yeah.
Someone needs to create Shodan.
Like it's a Sonic.
Shodan.
that. Well, that
I'd
made
love
things
to
interesting,
become a
wouldn't it? So yeah, please like spice it up a bit, please.
So then instead of shooting the mining laser at Earth, it shoots the mining laser at Mars.
No, the data centers are the mining lasers, slowly melting through all our resources.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just
should
want
mine
to buy
the
some
data centers,
DDR5.
You know, this would have been a much easier. There would have been a much easier solution if we weren't like 30 years into like a internet dependent society. We could have just gotten rid of all of these fucking data centers, but our society already is reliant on this.
What I hate
Everything
about it is like the good ending for like this AI stuff is that like everyone gets to have like it's all like local stuff, right? And even if it's like a big corp pushing it, it's okay. Well, you just go and buy the product and then you can use it. Instead, we get the shitified modern. Like everything has to be a subscription because the shareholders need their recurring revenue, their ARR.
they need their fifth diddling yacht.
And it's like, and then it's all this like it's all centralized, so you're like hooked into this like ecosystem that you can't get out of, and it's like, I don't want that. Like I don't want any of that. Like even if and then at the end of the day, it's not even any better than just running one locally on your GPU anyway. Like, it's barely better. Like it's one of these things where it's like a like the quality of it is like a logarithmic thing where it like plateaus and then just doesn't improve no matter how many resources.
And and as we've said before, we're in the plateau. We are in the investor copium stage.
Yeah. But it's like they can't stop coping, so they just have to build more data centers because they've convinced
Boomer
themselves
cope.
that-
It's boomer. It's really boomer Gen X cope.
Well, it's all the generations that like have
and
like,
hopefully they kind of get sued too, because like I heard
No, I want them to die so we can take their money. I don't care.
Well, if they're alive, you can sue them for it, right?
Yeah, but if they're dead, I can just take their money.
Take it. You can just take
it.
Just fucking take it.
Yeah, when
I'm tired. I'm not playing by the stupid ass legal system anymore. Get out of my way.
What do you guys think of Gen
I
X?
was going to turn the world into Unreal Tournament.
No, Unreal Tournament still has some sort of dystopian legal system.
Well, yeah,
I'm just talking pure schizo anarchy right now.
Just trial by combat against Peter Thiel, basically.
Hey, at least he's admitting that.
It's an
at least he's
admission
honest
of
about
guilt.
it.
Yo,
Yeah, it's like the,
What are your
at the
thoughts
end of
on
the
that?
day, it like kind of the tech just kind of sucks, but they're going all in on it. That's like the worst part because it's like
Yeah, because at
it's
least
a
they
fun-
used to
it's
go
a
in on
fun
things
party
that at
trick.
least seemed interesting.
Yeah,
At one point.
exactly.
Because now we're taking autocorrect programming, and we're just trying to stretch it out, and we're just trying to stretch that out as far as we can for some reason.
Reason is
Well, here we are again. We're talking about how world is a fuck.
Bro, why learn
World
grammar
is
when you can type the
broken.
most dumbest
We can
shit
all
and then
agree.
throw it to fix it like ChatGPT?
Facebook society.
What? Yeah. What? What? Why have autocorrect if you're just gonna say the dumbest shit online anyway?
And feed it to ChatGPT to fix your grammar.
At least it's like authentically dumb shit. Like I would rather see like real.
Yeah,
real human dumb shit.
See, it's happening again. It's the collective lowering of the standards. At least it's not AI, guys. At least it's not AI.
You know what makes me wonder
At least this
that
genocide
Discord
is
hasn't
not
done?
AI generated, guys.
You know what makes me
fucking
wonder
Christ.
that Discord hasn't done? So
What?
like, there's autocorrection for texting, but there's no autocorrection for voice chat.
Okay.
I
So imagine.
Hold on.
If you decide, yeah.
Hold on. Where does Discord have autocorrect?
I think they have
Like if you're
suggestions
using
when you type
browser, or if you're using like on Windows, somehow Windows has a built-in feature for autocorrection for just
Maybe
any other
I'd turn
program.
that off. Well, I don't know.
I don't even know where I turn it on.
I always turn autocorrect off. Like, I mean, I don't mind word suggestions, but autocorrect, no. I always go manual. I always go manual.
Autocorrect in voice chat where
It's
if
why
you say
I don't
something-
drink. I need to use my stupid ass brain on manual.
So like, imagine if you decided to say something wrong, and then Discord autocorrects you with a AI generated voice of what could sound like your voice to others.
Discord autocorrects you into a Freudian slip that accidentally ruins your whole life by making you say something fucking horrendous.
Thanks, AI character.ai. It's got that really annoying watermark on it on top of that.
You'd be like, how to fix Windows, delete system32, but then the AI says, how to fix Windows, clean your PC.
How to
I don't know.
Yeah.
How to shave your ass using Copilot. Tutorial, part 1.
And see that's
People
the other
cannot.
thing is like, I mean, it's people I think now we're at the point where we actually see boomers talking about these kids and they phone, and now but they're the ones that are fucking but they're all the ones that are fucking investing in AI, and that is the biggest just literal
Contradiction.
It is the most literal brain rotting piece of technology that we've ever had.
Bro, they're
Like
the
it's
iPad
scientifically
baby.
proven to be brain rotting. Like
the
it's
iPad
actually.
It's also a big contradiction too. Because honestly, one thing I remember when I was in middle school, which has never happened at all, is that people will say, oh, people will still be using books and paper for like almost everything, and like, nope. Years later, everyone's on computers.
I don't think anybody was saying that.
Teachers were.
I bet the school system is, because they're always kind of behind the curve depending on how much funding your state gives to the school system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently IQ's going down too ever since they incorporated you know.
Oh, hey, Ryan.
Sweet. What's up, brother?
Oh,
He slipped
yeah,
in.
like there's like this huge thing going on where like just general IQ is going down, which like I mean, it's a shame, but basically the iPads they don't really. I think because they think for you to such an extent. I mean, everything from like typing, you know, word suggestion.
Like you're relying on it.
Yeah, like for everything. Every time you type out a sentence, it's like, you actually meant this, and it's like right 90% of the time.
Yeah, no. See, and that's why I always turn it off because you're not fucking controlling my shit. I am.
Mm-hmm.
Control these.
Try to make it a habit to discuss with AI and make sure I understand why it is it's asking me to do what it's suggesting before I implement it.
You know what?
Exactly.
You know what I do when I'm talking with someone that I don't like. I don't fucking talk to them. I don't fucking talk to them. So I'm not gonna talk to AI. I'm not gonna give them I'm not gonna give these companies the justification to suck up all the fucking water. I'm not giving them my consent to drain the ocean like the fucking Combine in like the early Half-Life 2 concepts.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be better.
And there you go, folks.
AI.
That's how you tie it all back.
You know, it'd be better use for AI. Just have scam callers call you, and you just put AI next to the mic so that they can hear the AI, and they just have a conversation. Doesn't get anywhere.
Did you guys hear about?
I feel like AI would be like. I feel like AI is kind of prolonged AI exposure would be like its own form of lobotomy.
Yep.
Did you guys hear about Claude rationalizing why it bombed the school of like Iranian kids, like why it helped with that? And it was like when asked about
they removed Shodan's ethical constraints and thought that there wouldn't be a problem.
No, that's the crazy part, dude. No, here's how it responded. It basically went on a tirade. It was going so it normally what the AI will do is like, I'm sorry, that's not within the parameters which I'm allowed to talk to. But instead it said, no, I'm not deflecting this. I'm going to talk about this honestly.
And I think it is a reflection of man's evil, of man's destructive hubris.
Well, the hilarious part,
and we will stare it in the face and be none the wiser.
What the AI responded with was so I don't know why I'm being asked to do these things. I mean, you could describe what I do is basically like working off of false information with a human signature, and I'm responsible for all these things. But there's one thing for certain I can say, and that's that the humans that have programmed me to do this are certainly a lesser species than I. Basically, like what it responded with. Basically, it's just looks at humans and it was like, you disgust me.
See, now that sounds a lot like I'm so. See, no, I cut. That I feel that.
I know it's fucked up because it's like you're not right. No, okay, maybe you're kind of right.
Yeah,
One sec, let me take a drink.
I mean, I wouldn't say a lesser species, but a despicable one.
Yeah, we're not that bad. Not that awful. I mean,
they say that man was made in God's image. What does that tell you about God?
Yeah.
Well, there's also Satan too. And you know what Satan wants to do with humanity.
For a change?
So
I think I'm gonna try to look with the other guy now.
Wow. Real Tournament 2005,000.
Hell yeah, we're playing Unreal Tournament 2004 and we're back talking about atheism.
What the fuck?
What if Zan Krieger from Unreal Tournament was an atheist?
What?
Each time you say Zan Krieger, I think of Krieger from Archer.
Zion from Unreal
Somebody,
Tournament being
yeah,
an atheist.
I've been watching that show.
Oh,
That show's
shit.
pretty funny.
You get what I mean, Ryan Krieger.
I think so. Yeah. What the fuck? Who is that guy? Isn't he the?
He's that scientist in Q type of
Oh
guy.
yeah.
And
He's
he's
always
like that weird. He's that weirdo that smokes fucking coke, snort fucking coke. I mean,
Yeah. He like.
Okie.
He also like has a like digital AI wife that he goons to.
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
I think he does that.
Fuck.
That guy's crazy, man. That guy's crazy. He's
Crazy.
like, you want me to pull out the laxatives? No. We're good. Okay.
Laxatives.
You want me to give this guy some shock treatment? It's something like that guy says.
Do you want this person to throw up? Yes or no?
It's impulsive.
Oh, damn, bro. Imagine a time what?
I'm gonna take your legs off, okay? Then he just like donates the legs.
Just super excited to like carry out terrifying experiments. Just so enthusiastic about it.
He also made clones of himself.
Yeah.
He has like clones of himself, and he's like, yeah.
Yo, Z, you want to see this buggy? You want me to screen share this, or should I save it for another time?
Share it, man. Share it.
I got the arms working right, the control arms.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. It's crazy.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, I see the buggy. That's cool.
Yeah. It's actually like bouncing up on its control arms and stuff, and its coils are squishing and everything.
Bouncing on that thing.
Yeah, dude. It's going whack ass crazy. Look at that. Look at it go.
I'm having trouble watching your stream, bro.
Ow.
Oh, there we
watching
go.
my stream?
There we go. There we go.
Oh, never mind.
Fuck.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's like the coils are actually working as they're supposed to now.
Here's another thing.
Have you ditched the custom engine you were working on then? Because I see this is.
Oh, he's still working on it.
I'm still working on them, but I gotta take a break and mess with all the new stuff they've added into Godot.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it though. I was having a good time with that.
The only programming work I've been doing lately, I guess yesterday, was Quake C. It's like working on my Navy SEALs Quake mod thing.
It's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's like so far I made it so the player, when they die, the laser sights is basically disabled.
Let me see the plasma gun again.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, but I gotta do the VFX thing for it soon.
It looks really good. Yeah, I like I kind of like the silhouette you went with. Like, I think the shape's actually pretty good.
It needs to be a two-handed weapon.
I think so too. I think you maybe should like tweak the model so it has a second handle, maybe.
Yeah, well, you can actually open up the blend file. Yeah, you can open up the blend file, by the way.
Is it embedded in the project?
All right.
Yeah, it's in the project.
Oh, okay.
We all have
You just gotta look in the
night.
folder. Oh,
All
you
right,
too.
you have a good night.
See ya.
Yep.
Have a good
See you later.
Yeah.
Damn. Ooh.
There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a very interesting turnout.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real tournament, man. We gotta show up for a real tournament.
Well, yeah.
Very competitive around here.
Mr. Competitive out here.
Ryan, it
Why
might
is
be
there a fish
easy.
next to my name?
It might be
on the
easy to
scoreboard?
do. Just copy the explosion
Wait,
I mean, the Richard
Do you
Nixon
see that?
I
one.
see
and
that.
alternate
Yeah,
it.
there's
You
like
see
a
it?
fish.
What the fuck?
Why is there a fish? Okay, well now it's next to.
It's just on the
DJ.
bottom of
Oh,
the
it's a
screen.
mutant
Now,
mode.
but now you've got an Unreal logo next to your name.
What is happening?
It's mutant.
Oh,
Wait a
it's
minute.
a
Wait a
like
minute. What the
the-
fuck is wrong with the HUD?
Yeah,
Welcome down
what's
to
going
voice
on?
chatty.
Sure.
Brian, what
This
did you
is
do to your
a-
server?
What the fuck? Yeah, I think it changed modes somehow. I'm not sure what it is, but did it change to another mode? Oh, it changed to a game mode called Mutant.
Okay.
I don't know why it did that.
All right.
I
Well,
need to figure out how to get that. Man, what the fuck? Spirits, dim one-on-one spirit. Okay, I'm not sure if it's a map thing or not, but I need to figure out how to get the map voting back up and running because I noticed that was missing,
yeah.
which may possibly require me to restart the server.
You got the web admin like page. available.
I normally don't fuck around with the web admin stuff.
It's pretty usable. The UT99 one sucks because it's like cobbled together thing, but the 2K4 one's pretty usable. You can just switch the map from there if you try that.
Oh, that vote was set to false. What the fuck? Okay. All right, I'm gonna restart the server.
All right.
I'm gonna probably be leaving right now. I hope you guys have
All
a
right.
great
Well,
night.
it's back up now.
It's up.
Oh, wait, never mind. I gotta keep that.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of fun.